What up, brain gang? Welcome to yet another video of anything about everything. Where in today's video, isn't me? We will be doing a little reaction to a video called the perfect push-up, or how to do the perfect push-up, right? So, so this is for everybody or anybody out there that doesn't know how to do a push-up or was in a position like me once before where I couldn't do a proper push-up. I'll insert the video right here. Yeah, I couldn't do a push-up once before. Anyway, enough with the chit chat. Let's get straight to it. Okay, so great. Great. Alright, so yeah, this video is called the perfect push-up. Oh yeah, shout out to who's the owner of this channel? Calisthenic movement. Yeah, shout out to calisthenic movement for the video. Alright, so let's get straight to it.
Push-ups are one of the most fundamental bodyweight exercises and are very popular. The movement is simple, can be done everywhere, and it's very effective because you are using a lot of muscles at the same time.
Damn, my nigga speaking with a whole lot of clarity. I can't say the same for myself because, you know, sometimes let's kick in, kick out, but enough with the chit chat. Let's get back to the video.
Sounds good, right? The problem is that a lot of people concentrate on quantity instead of quality when doing push-ups. To avoid this, you should focus on these 4 points to make your push-ups perfect.
I myself can attest to that where I thought I was doing push-ups, as I said, if you check back earlier in this video, where I was struggling to do push-ups because I was focusing on quantity instead of the quality. Now that I'm doing quality push-ups, I'm doing about 20 to 30 push-ups max. I mean, not really max, but 20 to 30 push-ups per set. Alright, back to the video.
Let's start straight with the number 1, the body position. A push-up is not only a triceps, chest and shoulder movement. Most people neglect their tension in the abdominal muscles, the hips and the legs. Often they form an arched back and have a leg and body tension. To avoid this, tilt your pelvis backward and keep your butt squeezed tight. The movement gets a lot harder with this, but it's also more effective. The second point is the arm position. The arm position doesn't really matter.
Goddamn computer's puzzled.
Vertical line under your shoulder.
Alright, so I'll walk. Oh my god, no.
When you do the standard push-up. Effective. Your butt squeezed tight. The movement gets a lot back and have a leg and body tension. To avoid this, tilt your pelvis backward and keep your butt squeezed tight.
Butt squeeze. Why, brother? Why? Jano. Never normally squeeze my butt during push-ups. Shit. Alright, back to the video.
The movement gets a lot harder with this, but it's also more effective. The second point is the arm position. The arm position doesn't really matter in terms of the perfect execution. A perfect push-up can be done with a wide or a narrow grip, but it's important to place your wrists in a nearly vertical line under your shoulder when you do the standard push-up. There are still exceptions for that rule, for example when you are doing pseudo planche push-ups, which puts the focus more on your shoulder.
Pseudo planks. That's a new one. Might have to add that to the workout routine.
Or when you're doing sphinx push-ups, which are a triceps dominant movement. If you are working with standard push-ups and choose a wider grip, it involves the chest more than a close grip, and a close grip sets the focus more on your triceps. The only thing you should avoid completely are out-flared elbows, because this puts a lot of stress on your shoulder, which can lead to injuries. The closer you place your arms to the body, the more your elbows point backwards. The wider you place your arms, the more your elbows going away from your body, but they still point more backwards than to the side. The third point is the range of motion. This is quite simple, just don't cheat. Go all the way
all of you that out here doing push-ups like this, those are not really perfect push-ups. You're basically cheating yourself, you know. That's why maybe you don't see really much progress whenever you're doing push-ups like this.
Up and all the way down, and let your body straight. Don't decrease the range of motion by bringing your head forward or your hips down. The last point is the shoulder blade movement. This is a very neglected point. When you're going down, your shoulder blades come together, and when you're going up, they go apart.
So I'm guilty for this, alright? So not only does this video benefit you guys, but also it benefits me because I'm learning as we go along in this video, because I didn't know about the shoulder blade part, which I shall start to implement for sure.
You should also focus on pushing them downward instead of upward. But don't forget, there's still difference between a passive and an active way of this shoulder blade movement. If you are too weak in the shoulder girdle, your shoulder blades come together because you are not able to hold your body against the gravity. You can see this especially at the top of the movement. When you are going down, always focus on the tension and an active shoulder blade movement. Don't let yourself fall down into your structures. If you consider all those points and try it on your own, you will notice that it's much harder to do. Maybe your amount of maximum repetitions will drop, but that doesn't matter. Always focus on quality over quantity, and
in anything, quality over quantity. In push-ups, in whatever you do, you know, in women, basically in everything, quality over quantity.
you will be rewarded with progress and a healthy body. If you have any questions to this topic, just leave a comment. Thank you, Alex.
Alright, so that was basically perfect push-up for dummies. I myself, I'm a dummy when it comes down to the perfect push-up because I don't really know for the perfect push-ups. But anyway, that was a good reaction video. We learned a lot. Hope you guys learned a lot. And hope you guys implement them, because I'm going to implement this and I'm going to watch this again on my free time. I recommend you to do that. So shout out again to calisthenic movement. Shout out again to calisthenic movement. Alright, so bang a video, the perfect push-up, do it right. But I'm not too sure about the butt clenching part still. But anyway, do it right. That's it for today's video. Brain Gang, I am out. Peace.